We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call to order this meeting of the Monongalia County Commission of Wednesday, August 26, 2020, and we'll begin with consent and approval. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back. Okay, we've got 8 exonerations for $6,380.14. One request to create a statement for $2,432.92. We have vouchers, General County Fund, $89,402.53. Coal severance, $2,536.38. Chestnut Ridge Park, $695.22. Mason-Dixon Park, $39.97. Transportation levy, $68,626.51. Library levy, $16,843.66. Reallocated coal, $3,000. Payroll, $925,902.84. Purchasing card vouchers, General County Fund, $50,437.07. Coal severance, $38.87. General School, $10,110. Magistrate Court, $29.48. 911, $1,156.26. Chestnut Ridge Park, $35.98. Mason-Dixon Park, $39.01. Assessor's valuation, $95.45, for a voucher total of $1,168,989.23. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are Western Board of Zoning Appeals, the Mon County Planning Commission, Monongalia County Development Authority, Camp Muffley Advisory Board, Abandoned and Dilapidated Enforcement Agency, Mason-Dixon Park Advisory Board, Region 6 Plan and Development Council, Historic Landmarks Commission, and the Mountain Air Trail Network Authority. Fiduciary orders for August 26, 2020.
Move for approval.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Introduction of new employees. I believe we do have some.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. We have 2 new part-time history graduate students working in our office, Madison Shell and John Gatling.
Okay. Move for approval.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you and welcome.
Welcome
aboard. Nice to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I don't see anybody. Are there any other introductions of new employees?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. We are now open for comments from the public. If you wish to speak, you may come forward. You'll be given 3 minutes to speak and identify yourself, please.
Oh, good. I didn't see any.
Morning.
Morning.
Name's Steve Solomon, Morgantown. I guess I'm just here. I'd seen on the agenda on the website that there was a approval for number 37 of the University Town Center. I'm assuming, is that the West Ridge development that they're building over there at the off exit one? Okay.
Yes.
I guess my question is, I don't see it on the agenda, on the written agenda, so I don't know if it just the second page didn't get typed or got moved. But anyway, just sort of curious what's going on over there. You see a lot of money spent over the taxpayers' money. I don't see a lot of development going. I wondered if they've ever given you an update or given the public an update on who's actually coming, what leases they have signed, and if the taxpayers' money being spent over there, it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on. And I know you guys are doling out money at what point in time. If you guys got any updates on what's actually going on, and I know there's been seems like there's a lot of different things going on over there from the original plan. New road was built from the one side to the other side now, rather than, I don't know if they were supposed to be updating that exit off of exit 155. You don't see much moving there. So I was just sort of curious as to if you guys got any updates on who's actually coming. The 2 big buildings built out there don't seem to have anybody hardly in there. I think Menards is being built. Appears to be a gas station built, but the last 4 or 5 years, 6 years there, it doesn't seem to be a heck of a lot of income to be coming back in here for this stuff. You guys, any updates on that, or is the commission able to speak on that this time, or how do you guys usually handle that?
Can we move to,
Well, this is not I mean, are you finished with?
yeah,
I'm done.
This is not a usual time for response unless it's agreed upon.
I'll move to suspend the rules.
That's all. So I just,
Yeah,
I didn't know
we
if
can
the
give you
public
some
did.
information.
But this is, because this can't become a debate, is why we're listening. Okay.
Like I said, I was just, like I
Yeah,
said, a
we
lot of
are.
taxpayers' money going out
Go
there,
ahead,
and I just haven't seen
No.
much.
Ms.
Mr.
Solomon,
Chairman,
yeah.
we do get updated regularly. There is a lot of things that's proprietary that's not available to the public yet due to inner workings of agreements and stuff like that. Though I can assure you that there is progress going on, and we will certainly request that the developer provide a public update to what they can disclose.
Again, it's public's money and it's being spent there, and
But you're a businessman, you have to understand that if you broadcast what you're going to do, business relationships that they may not develop if they're not given the time to work through those agreements.
like I said, I mean, a lot has changed since they started, obviously with the pandemic this year and the economy, different things like that. So, I would certainly think that, and I know you guys are protecting the public's money and making sure that as you continue to, give these monies out, that we're going to see.
What we might be able to do, because we had the MMPO meeting, we had an update on exit 155. I think you bring up a really good point. We will work on getting that publicly shared, the information.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's a $65 million.
In a public meeting last Thursday, West
Yeah.
Ridge did a presentation on what's going on.
Right.
So you can go to the MMPO website and watch that meeting
yeah.
and see the presentation.
But we will get that
In
public.
regards to what's
Unfortunately, I'm
going on.
part of the mile ground expansion up there at American Homes, and we all know the state road, and what they say today isn't what's going to happen tomorrow. So I don't have a lot of confidence in the state roads, although they're wonderful, don't get me wrong, but it seems like everything's a moving target.
Thank you.
And I did want to make one other point perfectly clear. We have a sales tax district up there, and we have a property tax district.
Right. Yeah,
The property tax district, the revenue for the district is generated by the increments in the property value. So the property value is paying for those improvements. The sales tax district, you have to sell,
Right.
and those monies are what's paying for it. So it's not
Yeah.
like we're taking people's property taxes and spending them there.
Right.
The district is, and the developer is on the hook for the original bonds, or the bonds that were sold until those revenues are generated. So I want to be perfectly clear, we're not spending the taxpayers' dollars. The district is creating those
A lot of
increments.
bonds out there. That's all. Like I said,
Sure.
we're
Well, I think
driving
you
by
will
there.
see some movement in the next month with Bass Pro, because people have known that, and they are finalizing right now to start the development, and that's what they're looking to do.
Okay.
Like I said, a lot changed since they started, and
Yeah.
I just thought that it'd be nice to sort of know what's really going on out there. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
for your time.
Okay,
Is
thank you
there-
very much.
Is there anybody else who wishes to speak at public comment? Hearing none, seeing none. Have to look around the poll there.
I can't see it.
We'll close public comment. Colleen, do we have grants?
So for the Edward Byrne Justice Assistance Grant Program, we were awarded $15,833. I need you to sign the certifications and assurances for that grant.
Move to approve.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. I'll just go ahead and sign it right now. Okay, all right. Correspondence. First, a letter from Lisa Monday regarding the Monongalia County Teen Court Program.
Did you want to read it, and then
I can.
I'll explain it?
This was actually received by Colleen on August 19th while I was out. It says, Ms. Kuhn, a board of directors meeting was held on August 17th for the Monongalia County Teen Court Program. This was an urgent meeting due to a funding issue. The only option at this time we found was to furlough the employee, Christopher Mullins. This furlough would end on December 21st, 2020, and we would review the funding situation at that time. We would like for the county dental and vision insurance to continue. And she is the president of your board? It doesn't
Yes.
actually say that.
Yes, and we had called, we knew this was going to happen basically due to COVID and several reasons, that not only there's not collecting the funds, but also he can't administer the program because he can't be on one-on-one or can't work with them. So what we have done is we've asked that he be furloughed through December. We're going to reevaluate our program, see what we can do funding-wise, and he's agreed to it. And again, the dental optical, that's all he's getting, would come out of the money that's still there. So we really...
We can't do that. If
Oh.
he's applied for, well...
Okay, go ahead. He can't. Okay.
Once you furlough an employee, you can't continue to benefit.
Okay, then that's good to know. Okay, so that we will not. Okay. So we will furlough him until that time period, and then we'll reevaluate it.
Because he has options as far as unemployment goes.
Yes.
And all that stuff, so.
Right, and his health is through his
And
wife.
he can pay for COBRA himself.
Okay. I will, okay, so that's, okay, I will pass that on. That we were unsure because of, he's hired by the board, and he's one of those individuals who get paid through the county, and that's why we wanted to do the right process. And this would be as of September 1st. So I would so move that we support the letter.
Well, it's correspondence. We don't really have an action. They're just notifying.
Oh, okay,
They're
just
notifying
notify.
of what's going on, so.
Yes, okay. But I wanted you all to know what was going on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And next, we have a letter from the West Virginia State Auditor's Office regarding request for proposal for audit services for fiscal year 20.
Well, they're a little bit ahead of schedule. Usually we don't get this till November or December, so that's a good thing. Colleen normally handles getting these out to the list of CPAs that have been approved by the state. So if you want, we'll go ahead and instruct her to, I'll get the RFP ready and we'll go ahead and get that.
Okay.
Okay. Any other correspondence from commissioners?
No.
Any unfinished business?
No, sir.
Let's see, any new business? First, to consider for approval requisition number 37 for the University Town Center EODD Special District Excise Tax Revenue, Refunding and Improvement Bonds, Series 2017 Administrative Expense Fund.
The requisition is for $8,387.50, and that will be paid to Municap for their services as far as the financials for the district.
Move to approve requisition 37 as presented.
Second?
Been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Next, to consider request by the Swanton Mennonite Fellowship Church and VFW Post 548 for use of the courthouse square.
Let's see, the Mennonite Church is requesting either October 15th or 16th, depending on the weather. So I would say we would want to reserve both of those days for
Okay.
them. And it's from 5 to 7 p.m. This is something that they do just about every year.
Okay.
And then of course, the VFW is again a yearly thing. This is for Veterans Day, Veterans Day ceremony, and that would be November the 11th at 11 a.m.
Move that we approve the request as presented.
Second?
Properly moved, second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is there any other new business?
Not that I am aware of, sir.
Reports from elected officials. I don't see anybody hiding behind the post, so we'll go to reports from county commissioners. Tom?
Yes, one very exciting report. As you're aware, the first big event to go back to school happened Saturday at the Mountaineer Mall. We had a back-to-school bash, and to give you an idea of how successful it was, we were able to give out 1,154 backpacks, 1,154 personal hygiene items. We then gave out over 1,000 fresh produce boxes, and 2,070 school books or reading books for students from K to 6. And I just do want to personally thank Mon Health, who that really supported the program, the personal hygiene bags, United Way that paid for the produce boxes, and we had unbelievable volunteers of the elders from the Latter-day Saints, the medical student class volunteered. Also, Rourke Sizeman's graduating class from Morgantown High School. All those students came back. And again, United Way, as I said, for the produce boxes. But I personally want to thank Amanda Board, who was the co-chair, who ran this program, organized everything. And even though we have 1,800, we have made 1,800 backpacks, we are now working on those students and parents who weren't able to get there. And by the calls we're getting, we're probably going to have close to 400 to 500 more. So again, I want to thank everyone. This was a great community effort. Over $40,000 paid or donated, and all the money went to them. And I just want to thank them and the Mountaineer Mall.
May I ask, where did the books come from?
The books were donated
You
from.
didn't mention that, and
Yes, I
I'm an
don't
English
have the
major,
people.
so it's okay.
Yeah, but we had but even some people. Matt Schiffbauer in Maine, one of my former students, saw it and sent a bunch of books from his school, and several people in libraries donated the books, and then the rest of the books are going to go, and we're going to hand them out this Saturday again.
Okay,
it was amazing. And I want to thank my wife because she helped. She stayed there all day giving out books.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mine's a quick report. Since last Wednesday's commission meeting, I had a Morgantown Area Partnership meeting last Wednesday evening. A Thursday morning, I had the Mountain Park Board meeting and the Mon County Development Authority special meeting, and then an MMPO meeting at night on that Thursday. Monday, it was we had a great meeting with the Ag Commissioner at our Extension building. We're, as most people know, we still have part of the building that was built, but unfinished due to we're holding it for future development. So we were talking about some of that possible development, and I appreciate Kent and his staff meeting with us and having that conversation. And the plan's working. What we wanted to make sure we had the right fit, and we're going to do that. And we talked about things that could be in the building, and we're looking for, as we go forward this particular year. The building is completely paid off. It is bringing in revenue, and now we're looking to what's that next step, and having follow-up meetings to that regard. Yesterday I had my monthly breakfast meeting with Ron Lytle, Board of Education, Joe Statler. It's just, we're all personal friends. We've been having breakfast monthly for a couple of years now. And former Superintendent Devano, and now Planning Commission member Devano. So it's kind of filling him in on, and looking forward to continue working with Frank in that capacity. Today's a regular day. We did have our call with Greene County this morning, and it's just a short 15-minute call, but every time we get on the phone, we compare how we do things here in West Virginia and how they do things there in Pennsylvania, and we share information back and forth. And I'm looking for we've got a couple ideas for real projects and things that we might do moving forward, and I'm looking forward to implementing some of those, because it's really neat, because they're working with us. Sometimes it seems like it's a easier relationship than working with our own state government. So I'm looking forward to, as we move a project or two forward. That's all I have.
Thank you. I did attend the MMPO meeting on Zoom conference. I was not successful in making audio and visual contact. However, I could hear. Of course, that spared you the barking from Paddington, Sean, so you didn't have to listen to it. Saturday evening, I did go to Wadestown, and this was for the show and sale of the Children's Project animals up there. Well attended and a really good sale. As you mentioned, the meeting on Monday morning at our new extension, we will be focusing on the commercial kitchen, and we have formed a task force, myself, H.R. Scott, and Joe Hatton, and we'll be meeting on the 8th to discuss this and go forward on the kitchen. Even though there are other avenues that we want to look at, we're going to focus there. Then in the afternoon, I went to the farmer's market at Sheet Lake, and
I'm finding that these ancillary farmers markets are all being well supported, well attended, and I find that to be a blessing in our county. Thank you.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
We are adjourned.